Hi, boys and girls. This week, since we're studying about musical instruments, I thought it would be fun to just go around my house and find lots of different things and see if I can make some sounds using these different things. And you can do the same thing at home. You'll also have a little bit of a chance to do that this week at preschool with your sensory boxes. Okay, so just be as creative as you can be. So the first thing I found was a hanger. I know. Who knew that could be a musical instrument? And then I found some chopsticks. Perfect. I'm going to hang the chopsticks, or excuse me, hang the hanger from one chopstick and then I just play the hanger and I made music. Oh, and by the way, what kind of instrument did I make? Because I have to strike it to make a sound. That's the percussion. Percussion instruments are fun, aren't they? All right, and then I'm going to put these on my floor so I don't do them two times. And then, of course, in my silverware drawer, I found a fork and I'm hanging it from a piece of yarn. And I use my chopstick there, or I can just do this. Like I'm using my scissors. Does that make it sound different? So this way, I have metal against metal, and this way it's wood against metal. All right, that's kind of fun. How about if you have, let me see if I can find it here. If you have a nail, now you want your mom or dad to help you with all of this, okay? Can you hear a little sound? Or what if you took a string and you had it this way and you had different kinds of nails and screws tied to it and then did the same thing? How do you think that would sound? But again, because we have to strike it, it's a percussion instrument, isn't it? All right, I guess I have fun striking things. Okay, then I found one of my graters. Oh, look at this. And I'll use my chopstick again. Does that make a sound? You bet. And it's another percussion instrument. And I actually have a smaller one. Listen to the sound here. Ooh. Could I do this? Sure. Could I do the same thing with this one? Sure. Oh, and I could turn it and make all kinds of sounds. I could use that for a musical instrument too, couldn't I? Another percussion instrument. Okay, let's see. What else could we use? Trying to go through somewhat of a list here. Okay, let's say I had an empty oatmeal container. Okay, I'll put that right here, and I'm going to move my camera too after I get this set up. And an empty peanut container. And how about a glass jar? Okay. And if I take my chopstick, I can make a whole bunch of percussion instruments here, can't I? Okay, so listen. And what about using two? Well, they all make sounds. And you know what? I could just use my hands too, couldn't I? Now, that works probably better than doing it on the jar. If you wanted to do on the jar, you could. That would be fine. Okay, so those were some more percussion instruments here. Oh my goodness. All right. Huh. Do you know what this is? It's a plastic egg, Easter egg, isn't it? And Easter's coming up. And I could open this up, and I just happen to have some beans right here. And I'm going to put those beans in the egg. And put the egg together. And what's going to happen if I shake it? Do I have an instrument? I do. Another percussion instrument. Percussion is very popular here, isn't it? All right. Then, oh, I know what. Let me move everything here. Hopefully without spilling anything. Okay, I'm gonna move the camera again. All right, this time I have glasses of water. This one is very full. This one's kind of medium, and then there's not as much in this one. And I'm gonna take my chopstick. What happens? Do I get a different sound? Did you hear that? Isn't that fun? That's pretty easy to do. And I just used some glasses and filled them with some water, but you can't put the same amount of water in each one. You have to have different amounts of water. All right. Well, what if I took 2 pencils and I just do I have an instrument that way? I do another percussion instrument. There's percussion all over. What if I did the same thing with my chopsticks? And can I kind of rub like this too? I could. And I know some of you have had a chance to play with the sticks at school. All right, I have one more thing. Let me reach it over here, okay. Do any of you have these kinds of containers at home? Guess what you can do with these? You ready? Or with your chopsticks. Or you could use your pencils. Isn't that fun? Pepper likes percussion, doesn't she? All right, and ooh, watch this. Are you ready on this one? Do you think you're ready? I have 2 lids to pots, and guess what I'm going to do? Are you ready? Get ready. Oh my goodness. I'm going to do it again. It stopped when I put it together. Isn't that kind of fun? Oh, it is. So that's another percussion. All of these things have been percussion instruments. All right. Oh, one more percussion. A box of macaroni. No, fun. Okay, now we also learned, besides of all the percussion instruments that we can make, that there are wind instruments. So I found a couple of things that we could use for that. Do you know what this is? It's a straw. Can I just I kind of hum and blow at the same time to get that sound. And I'm kind of blowing there. Do you get a sound there? It's okay. Yeah, that works. All right. Oh, what if you had a toilet paper roll, empty, of course. I put some wax paper and I just used a rubber band around it. And then I can go. I can blow in and make a noise that way. Another thing to do would be to, with the help of a parent, use some scissors and cut a couple of holes at the top here, and then use your fingers on them when you blow and see if it makes a different sound. All right, and then I just happen to have an empty water bottle, and it's Mrs. Becker's empty water bottle. And I just emptied it at lunch today, okay? Did you recognize that song? It's not really the time of year for it, but that was Jingle Bells. That was another wind instrument. All right, then we were learning about stringed instruments, weren't we? And guess what you could do? I took a plastic container and I've got a lot of rubber bands here. And listen. And it's a stringed instrument, isn't it? And you know what? If I wanted to, I happen to have a nail here. I could use the nail as a kind of like a pick. So that's one thing you could do. All right, and then guess what I had? I had an empty Kleenex box and I had a bunch of rubber bands. Let's look across a lot of rubber bands. And we can do the same thing. Did you hear that sound? That's a very, very thick rubber band. Kind of fun, isn't it? And you can make your own stringed instrument that way. Oh my goodness. So anytime you can use a string or a rubber band or something like that, you can make some kind of a stringed instrument, can't you? All right, let me see if there's anything else that, you know what I found? And this wouldn't be, I found I had a bag filled with crunchy paper. And listen. A percussion instrument, isn't it? I forgot that before. Oh, and I have a placemat. Let me use my nail. Listen. It's kind of a rougher placemat, so it gets this kind of sound. I know. Who knew that there would be so many things around your house that you could use to make music? All right, now, if you would like, and if it's okay with your mom and dad, you can see if you can make a musical instrument, and then maybe you could post a picture with your musical instrument on Class Dojo for everyone to hear. I'm actually for everyone to see. They aren't going to be able to hear it, are they? All right, boys and girls. Well, I hope you have fun making your own musical instruments. Bye-bye.